my hand behind my back because there's a cheater to my right. You're watching the morning score. To my right.
Bill
Camera
Belichick.
Right shark.
I'm not cheating.
Right shark. The morning score, your top of day fix for professional and for college sports
Where's
and
the
for
left side?
gaming. Now is our final segment of today's episode, Top 5. We are borrowing from Chris Rock's recent popular movie, Top 5, and also from the water cooler conversations that you've been hearing recently where people are listing their top 5 QBs of all time and top 5 NFL teams in the wake of the Super Bowl. Our top 5, though, today is based on sports-themed movies. So we were all super excited about getting our list together, and I'm hiding my page again very awkwardly because Steph tried to look at my list.
I just saw I had no idea what your movies were, and I was like, what am I looking at?
Right Shark tried to steal my movies. So because she tried to steal my movies, Right Shark is going to go first with her list.
All right, I'm going to go first with my top 5 that I only was able to narrow down to my top 12, but I'll go real quick. Number 1, Remember the Titans.
Oh, wow.
Number 1, all time, hands down.
Wow. Okay.
Number 2, Invincible. Love it.
No, I don't.
Yes, Marky Mark.
I love it.
Okay.
Number 3, Basketball Diaries.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
4, When the Game Stands Tall.
What's that?
You haven't seen When
I've
the Game
never heard
Stands
of
Tall? It's about the high school team that won all the games, Jim Caviezel.
Is it where the guy like falls across the finish?
Wow.
Awesome movie.
I don't know it.
Blind Side.
Great
That was kind of
I
like
have
a
that one too.
Moneyball.
A Moneyball.
The Fighter. The Replacements. Major League.
Oh, Major
Rocky. A League of Their Own. And $1 Million Baby.
She took
None
all
of those
Wow.
don't deserve to be in this conversation.
Okay.
Next.
I want to go next.
Wow,
Okay,
Rocky.
Because I'm just so excited. I don't want any of you to say mine because mine were so different. Okay, so my top 5, I did have a hard time narrowing it down.
Pretty Little
but-
Liars football episode.
Pretty Liars football. Okay, I love my girly TV, but assistant knows how to watch some sports movies. Okay, so my number 1 is Rudy. Woo, love Rudy so much because I've been to Notre Dame like every single year since I was a little baby, so it has a warm place in my heart. Second, I love this movie, and it was not on any website. We Are Marshall.
That's a good one.
Such a good-
I've never seen it.
Such a great movie. You need to watch it. Tearjerker, true story. True story, tearjerker, and also a true story in real life. 3, Angels in the Outfield.
What? See? Pretty Little Liars. Like I told you.
Number 4, The Sandlot. It's a classic.
Okay,
I
that's
love
a good
The
one.
Sandlot.
All right, I'm with
And number
you.
5, I had The Blind Side. And if I have to add another one on there, Varsity Blues. Okay.
Dang, dang, dang.
Varsity Blues, so fun.
Okay. So several of mine were taken. So I'm going to start with White Men Can't Jump.
Is that number 1?
No.
Oh.
Oh, in no particular order.
Oh, okay. That's, I love that.
White Men Can't Jump. Remember the Titans. Space Jam.
Oh, I love Space Jam.
Isn't that a good
I was gonna put Space Jam. I thought you guys were going to make fun of me.
Space
I
Jam.
don't even know what Space Jam is. I thought you were going to say Space Jam.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam
slam
now. We got a real jam going down.
We need
Welcome
that.
to the
Clearly, we
Space
need to
Jam.
have movie night.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
That's a great.
Okay.
It's Michael Jordan. It's
Michael
Michael
Jordan.
Jordan's
Yeah.
movie.
I'm
Do
terrible.
you have Shazam on there?
Oh, I know.
I was gonna put it. Ali, because you know
Okay,
Will Smith.
all
This
right,
is one of
okay.
his greatest performances. Now, I was told by someone very close to me that my last pick was a little hood. Love and Basketball. Now I know you got. Do you know Love and Basketball?
Great movie.
I'm familiar with it.
It's a
yeah.
good movie. It's a coming of age movie, but something that I really love about this movie is that it has a great soundtrack. It has It Takes Two by Rod Bass and DJ Easy Rock. It has I Want to Be Your Man by Zapp and Roger. It has This Woman's Work by Maxwell. I just spit all over everything. It has Love and Happiness by Al Green on it. And it has Dance Tonight by Lucy Pearl. So I love the movie Love and Basketball, and I love the soundtrack. So those are my top 5.
All right. Well, I just have to preface this. I feel so upset with myself because I wasn't even considering boxing movies when I was thinking sports for some reason. It just so I'm a little bummed because the Rocky movies are phenomenal, but I didn't put them on my top 5.
I have those.
Though they should be.
Honorable mentions.
Now I'm gonna go from 5 to 1 because I like drama. I'm gonna go number 5, Bull Durham.
What?
Great movie, classic movie. Kevin Costner at his best with Tim Robbins. Phenomenal. I still want to see a minor league baseball game in Durham, North Carolina because of this movie.
I know that movie.
Oh my God, so good. Hoosiers. I mean, Hoosiers based on a
Hoosiers.
true story. Amazing. Gene Hackman, Barbara Hershey, Dennis Hopper. I mean, you still, anytime somebody granny shots it, you think of Hoosiers.
I have no idea.
Number 3, arguably one of the greatest comedies of all time, people, Caddyshack. With legends,
that's a good
Bill
one.
Murray,
That's a
Chevy
good one.
Chase, Ted Knight, directed by the late Harold Ramis. Phenomenal movie, hilarious. Number 2, Rudy.
Rudy.
Which, by the way, when putting together this list, I realized Rudy and Hoosiers were both directed by the same director, David Anspaugh. So he likes these,
The Midwest,
the real life
Indiana.
movies. And Rudy, I'm a Notre Dame fan,
Look at
so
this
I'm a
movie
homer.
buff over here.
And my number 1 sports movie of all time, Friday Night Lights.
Aw,
Directed by Peter Berg, based on a little town in Odessa, Texas, the Permian Panthers. Went on to make a phenomenal TV show. I mean, when
Yeah.
you watch that movie, it's like, I'm getting chills thinking about it. That game
You
is one of the most
really did.
realistic
Oh, you
games ever. Like,
did.
you are cheering.
Yes.
It's crazy. So those are my top 5.
Some
Yes,
chill bumps.
guys, great.
All right, so
We kept it a mix
Okay,
here.
I want to throw one in here. Secretariat. I didn't.
oh my God, I'm gonna throw this one in the Karate Kid.
Karate Kid.
Oh my God. Tin Cup?
$1 Million Baby.
I
Days
said
of
that one.
You
Thunder?
said okay.
Yeah.
Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder.
Any Given Sunday, Jerry Maguire.
Well, Jerry Maguire.
Um,
Any given, it's a game inches.
those are the honorable mentions.
So I think what we're trying to say, it's really hard to pick 5 because there's a
five.
lot
Sports
of
movies are just
amazing
great.
sports movies. They tell life stories because I mean, I really feel like being an athlete, growing up an athlete, you learn lots of life lessons. So there are a lot of movies that pick up on these to tell them in a different way.
Yeah.
You guys have to, in the comment section, tell us what your top 5 favorite sports-themed movies are of all time. Do you agree with ours? Do you disagree with us? Come up with some good ones, because this was kind of fun to try to think of some sports-themed
You know
movies.
you love Angels in the Outfield.
I don't know, man. I think everything we've said,
Christopher Lloyd, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Field of
come
Dreams.
on.
Did we say that one?
we didn't,
my
but
God.
I think hands down, number 1, I would argue out of all we've heard, number 1 is still Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I loved it. I can't not put it in my top 5.
You can't do it.
But I will remember the day they played the Titans.
Ooh, how you feeling? Ooh.
Right side, strong side.
Yeah, it's Sunshine.
Ryan Gosling was in that movie as a goofball.
Yeah.
See?
You remember that?
I don't. Not at all. All right, guys, that does it for our episode of The Morning Score. Make sure you keep checking back with Make sure you keep checking back in with us on themorningscore.com. Follow us on Twitter at The Morning Score. And until next time, see ya.
I forgot such a good one.
What?
What?
BMX Bandits.
What?
It was Nicole Kidman's first movie.
BMX
She was a
Bandits.
BMX rider.